As any self-proclaimed foodie knows, a great dining experience is always accompanied with a fabulous menu design. And the menu project features ample great ideas, including, yep, a pop-up one. Hi everybody, I'm Sabine Lindsay, founder of Paper Specs, with your weekly dose of paper inspiration. For more than a decade, Chicago foodies have attended communal dining experiences as part of the Sunday Dinner Club, always on the lookout for a new flavor or texture to explore. And design studio Kitemath has been an integral part of bringing these culinary experiences to life by creating equally finely crafted menus, always on the lookout and playing with new paper textures, foils, die cuts, and more. Not surprisingly, the book they published celebrating these delectable print pieces is as sumptuous and unconventional as the meals and menus themselves. Right from the outset, you know you're in for a treat thanks to the chunky wood grain cover made from a 111-pound Gmund Savanna Bubinga cover, duplex laminated to a 106-pound Strathmore premium Mahogany double thick cover. Stroking the wonderfully tactile cover, you cannot help but think of an enormous hardwood table, the perfect setting for one of Sunday Dinner Club's intimate meals. Digitally printed in white UV ink by our good friends at O'Neill Printing are the design studio's name, as well as a ruler, paintbrush, and X-Acto knife flanking a dinner plate, where your usual cutlery would be positioned with an image of the menu project at its center. This, it turns out, is actually peeking through a large die-cut window. Opening the cover reveals the full plate photograph printed on 9.5-point Chromolux high white for a fantastic shine. Inside, each handmade menu gets the deluxe treatment with rich, moody images digitally printed on uncoated 65-pound Mohawk Options Smooth cover. Many of the menus were photographed on tabletops and against other wooden backgrounds, a nice echo to this book's own thick wood grain cover. And speaking of drama, one of my favorite touches is the way the designers incorporated a few dimensional enhancements into this book, such as weaving a length of string through a series of holes along the tines of a printed fork to recreate a menu they did using the same technique. Meanwhile, a pop-up cube menu dutifully pops up when you come to the appropriate spread, thanks in part to pages that have been duplex laminated together to supply the paper thickness necessary to support the pop-up effect. Other little sparks of creativity, such as the vertical bronze foil stripe printed opposite of an image of a glowing electric light bulbs, demonstrate a breathtaking marriage of fine art photography, courtesy of Kelly Ellison and Tyler Mullery, and book design. The exposed Smythe Zone binding provided by our friends at Roswell Bookbinding shows off a brown thread running through the book signature. Yep, matching the wood grain cover, but also enhancing the handmade feel of the book as well as the handcrafted menus inside. While Smythe Zoning was the perfect choice for an art book that is meant to lay flat and read over and over and over again, there's so many other binding options available to you today. Whatever you're designing, be sure to download our free binding cheat sheet right now to know the pros and cons of each and every one of them. Did you enjoy this video? Then please subscribe to our channel, and of course it would be amazing if you shared with all your friends. And keep sending me your fabulous printed pieces. I love to feature them.